Well, there you see the chip count. Stefan Schillhabel out in front, 8.7 million. Vince, that's 145 big blinds. That is a huge number.
First place prize close to 1.3 million. And the champ will also get the beautiful Hublot watch, as you can see right there. The antes are 10,000, blinds are 30 and 60. Here we go with the Shooting Star event.
One of the most fun events on the World Poker Tour all season, and with some of the biggest prize money at stake.
No problem.
First to act, Adam Geyer from Austin, Texas, likes his ace-9. Gonna raise to 125. Stefan Schillhabel from Germany. He's gonna quickly fold. Maria Ho also going away.
Actions around to Griffin Paul, going for his second WPT title tonight. Griffin's in the small blind with 2 threes, and he is gonna make the call.
Bryan Piccioli from Vegas, 26 years old, also going out. Ace-9 versus a pair of threes. Queen 6-4 on the flop.
Well, Griffin Paul has the best hand with 2 threes, but checks. See if Adam makes the continuation bet. Looks like he's going to. And this puts Griffin Paul in a very tough spot here as to what to do with 2 threes.
125 bet into Griffin from Calabasas, California.
It's not just this bet he's worried about, but there's 2 more streets of action to come. It's just tough to play with 2 threes in this spot. Griffin gives it up, so well done there by Adam Geyer, taking down pot number 1.
Adam Geyer plays mostly cash, he says, lately, but he never misses the Bay 101 event. He's out of Austin, Texas.
He has a political science degree from Trinity University. Vince, he's trying to become president of this table tonight.
Oh, okay. All right, on to the next hand. Maria Ho now with a little pair of threes.
Maria, one of the most popular people in the poker world and the poker community, lucky to have her. She does great things on and off the felt.
She's raised to 140, bunch of folds, and now around to Adam Geyer, who has a real hand. Pair of 10s.
Well, just calls, does not 3-bet with the 2 10s.
Pair over pair, who will get lucky? Neither one. Ace, Queen, 4 on the flop.
2 diamonds. Adam checks. And Maria going to make the continuation bet with 2 threes. That is going to put a lot of pressure on Adam Geyer now.
Up 180,000.
Tough to call with 2 10s in this spot. After your opponent raised before the flop and bet on the flop. But Adam is doing it. What a call by this guy.
To the complete discomfort of Maria Ho right there. Turn cards a queen, pairs the board.
Well, again, Adam checks. Maria now hoping that Adam's on some kind of flush draw or straight draw. Checks behind him.
7 on the river, irrelevant. And now Adam checking again. Maria is thinking about it, but no.
Well, she's got a hand she could beat a flush draw or a straight draw with, so she checked it down. Adam Geyer taking down pot number 2.
Hopefully goes 60 for 60.
Adam Geyer all chuckles. Maria Ho not enjoying that moment. And we move on. Action on. Andjelko quickly folds his hand. Griffin Paul with a Jack-10.
And he's going to be aggressive with it. Makes it 140,000 to go.
Piccioli out. Adam Geyer with a King 7 of diamonds.
And he's 2 for 2 so far. Opts to give this one up.
Stefan Schillhabel out of Dusseldorf, Germany, won't play. And now Maria Ho.
And she's got the 6 10 of diamonds here.
Yeah, she'll splash around with it.
Well, she's in the big blind, so she's opting to make the call out of the blind to defend.
Here comes the flop. It is a King 8 deuce.
No help to either player. Maria checks. Griffin going to make the continuation bet. 185,000.
And Maria Ho heaves hose out of there. Griffin Paul going to steal that one. Crowd loving that for Griffin.
And I'm happy to announce we're revamping the way that we market passports. Introducing WPT Global Passport Dollars. WPT Passport Dollars give you the flexibility to choose which WPT events you'd like to attend when you win a satellite package. Not only can you choose your WPT package from dozens of tour stops around the world, you can also break down your package into several smaller events if you so choose.
Start earning your passport dollars. Sign up to WPT Global by clicking the link in the description. Use bonus code YT16 and we'll match your first deposit, dollar for dollar.
A bunch of folds now. Adam Geyer, who's done quite well so far tonight. Jack 7 of diamonds, he'll raise with it to 125. Stefan goes out, and now Maria Ho has a pretty solid ace 9 of clubs.
Well, when she takes chips out of the pot, that means she's going to raise it. She does 3-bet it to 400,000 here. Those plaques, 100,000 each.
Andjelko with an ace 8 will not play it. Back on Geyer.
All of a sudden, the 7-11 doesn't look so good. He folds. Maria Ho taking down that pot.
I have an easy last name to come up with chance for, so.
It's more difficult with my name, I think.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear what your friends say.
They're kind of boring, so I don't think they have much fun.
Stefan Schillhabel learned to play poker with friends in Germany, living in Brighton, England right now. He's 29 years old.
Was a student for 8 years, been playing poker for 8 years. It's his second WPT cash, his first final table.
On to the next hand, couple folds, and now Maria Ho with a very strong ace queen of spades.
Certainly going to raise with this hand on the button.
Yeah, 140 to go. Andjelko now with ace 5 behind her.
Tough player, originally from Serbia, now lives in Miami, Florida, just 24 years old. Hasn't played a pot yet tonight, but here he goes. He's going to 3-bet here with the ace 5. He makes it 400,000 to go.
Yeah, trying to make a stand here. Griffin Paul goes out, so back on Maria.
Now what do you do with ace queen?
All in.
She has gone all in.
All right, see you later, Andjelko. Maria Ho taking down that pot by 4-betting all in. Well done by the lady from Arcadia, California, who is so popular in the poker world.
Okay, on to this next hand. Adam Geyer quickly folds his hand. Stefan not going to play. Now Maria Ho with a 9-7 of spades.
Well, she's back in position by the button. There's one of those hands you like to see a flop with, so she's going to raise it here. Makes it 140,000 to go.
Andjelko just got pushed out of that last pot. This time he's got a pretty solid king-queen.
Well, he 3-better a minute ago, and she 4-bet him all in, but he's the one going all in this time with the king-queen.
Griffin out.
And Bryan out as well.
And now Maria getting squeezed there. Obviously, she cannot call with a 9-7.
Yeah. She gives it up, so well done.
Yeah, hats off to Andjelko making a strong move there.
He folds. Maria Ho, poker ambassador, and the last remaining bounty in this tournament, out as well. Andjelko out.
Yep, and now Griffin Paul from Calabasas, California.
Griffin going for his second WPT title tonight. Going to raise on the button here with the king 6. Makes it 140,000 to go.
Bryan Piccioli out. But Adam Geyer, strong ace 10 of clubs, makes his call.
Just calls, does not 3-bet with it. Now flop comes ace, queen, deuce. Good flop for Adam. He is now out in front with 2 aces. And it goes check, check. And the 5 comes off. Griffin Paul drawing completely dead here. No card he can catch to win the pot, but Adam doesn't know that. So he's getting out some betting chips. It's like 230,000. Griffin Paul always covers his mouth up when he plays a pot, but he now jettisons his hand. So Adam Geyer taking down that pot. Adam, a 31-year-old out of Austin, Texas, now lives in L.A., plays mostly cash games. All right, on we go. Maria picking up 2 8s, as you can see in the pocket. She is going to raise it, and it looks like 140,000 is the bet.
To her left, Andjelko with an attractive king, 10 of clubs. No, he won't play that. Interesting. Griffin Paul goes out.
Bryan Piccioli out as well.
Adam Geyer taking a rest. And now Stefan Schillhabel.
He is the big chip leader. He will not be going out with the ace-4 diamonds. Certainly going to look at a flop. That's what he's done. Makes the call.
He's a student out of Dusseldorf, Germany. He plays online all the time. And here is the flop, and there's a king 6-3, 2 of them diamonds.
Well, Stefan with the nut flush draw.
And he's checked it, and Maria with a pair of 8s.
Well, Vince, he's checked it for the check raise, I'm sure.
Maria, though.
Well, she's going to make a continuation bet with 2 8s for sure. 140,000 is the bet. See what Stefan does now. He's just going to call, Vince. Very surprised by this, especially with his chip count. How the guy doesn't raise here. Well, Queen of Spade comes off. Well, Stefan checks again. See if Maria slows down. She does. She checks behind him. Now a 4 comes off. This gives Stefan 2 4s. So he might think they're the best hand in case she's got ace-jack, ace-10.
Yep, no diamond for Stefan. Now he's going to check.
And Maria checks it down behind him. He's going to be happy to win this pot with 2 8s. And then Stefan, I would think, has got to be kicking himself for not check raising on the flop there. That would have put a lot of pressure on Maria against the chip leader as to what to do. But as it turns out, Maria's stacking more chips.
Nice when you can win a hand with a pair of 8s when there's a lot of stuff out there. So she's got to be happy. She's on a nice flurry.
All right, back to the action.
A couple folds. Bryan Piccioli from Vegas also folding. Adam Geyer, who's done well tonight so far, moving up his chip stack. He will make it 125 to go. Stefan out. And only one to beat is Maria with a jack 8, already invested somewhat. So she will stick around.
Well, as the cards lie, Maria's got way the best of it. But we have a slot machine flop, all 7s.
Wow.
7, 7, 7. Maria checks. This is going to be pretty much an automatic continuation bet, I'm guessing, by Adam. Indeed it is. 100,000 he bets. And Maria just can't stand it. Almost could hit none of that flop. Gives it up. Adam Geyer taking it down. Shows you the power of raising before the flop and making the continuation bet. Regardless what you have, you win a lot of pots that way.
Yeah, until you lose them. It's so true, though. As Maria knows tonight so far. Okay, we move on. Bryan Piccioli can't pick up a hand. He folds.
And Adam Geyer looks down at King Jack. He's going to bet 135,000 on the Kojak.
Yep, Stefan out. Now Maria Ho with a pretty solid ace-10 and the button.
Well, she's an aggressive player,
Yeah.
Vince. We can see that. Going to 3-bet here with the ace-10 offsuit. 375,000.
Uh-oh, that could be a bad move because Andjelko on the left of her with ace-king.
Yeah, and he's one of the short stacks, Vince.
Oh, there's a shove. All in. Griffin Paul going all out. Adam also folding, and now Maria, who has some good bread in there so far.
Well, she's asking for a count here, Vince.
Is she priced in? She's thinking.
Well, with his bet, there's just over 2.2 million in the pot.
Thank you.
Nearly 2.3 going to cost her nearly 1.3 million more to make the call. So she's not quite getting 2-to-1 odds on her money. What do you do here with the ace-10 offsuit? Anytime you have an ace in your hand and you're not up against specifically 2 aces, you're never more than a 2-to-1 dog. Maria knows that, but still, do you want to put another 1.3 million in here where you could be dominated as she is?
Just be a nice solid lay down if she can do it. Just get away from the hand. Don't get creative. Don't try to be a hero. Do the right thing. And yes, she does. She's going to lay that down. Give it up to Andjelko.
And Vince, this is the 3rd time this season that this guy has finished in the top 7 on the WPT. That's impressive.
Down to the felt. Adam Geyer has picked up a pair of aces in first position. He's going to raise to 135.
Well, Stefan, who's played very conservatively here at this final table, just calling here with King, Queen of Hearts.
Now Maria Ho. Oh, wow. She's got a pair of jacks.
This could spell big trouble for Maria here, especially if she 3-bets right now. Well, she's just calling here, Vince.
Maria makes the call.
Doesn't 3-bet it.
Good for her. That's going to save her some dough.
Well, Griffin goes out. And Bryan now, looking at the size of that pot, over 550,000 in there. He's just got the 4 deuce of hearts. It cost him 75,000 more to call, but he's going to do it, and we're going to have 4-way action.
Amazing. It was unraised. 3 quality hands up against a junk hand. Let's see who will get lucky. The flop is a 10-9 deuce, all diamonds.
Well, Adam so far out in front. 2 aces, the best hand with the best draw, the nut flush draw. Bryan is checked, and Adam is going to make a bet of 300,000.
Stefan catching none of that. Luckily, he's going to fold his hand. Now Maria, though.
Well, she has the overpair, Vince. Vince, she didn't raise pre-flop, so there's no way her opponent's going to put her on her hand this strong. She's going to make the call.
Yeah. Bryan folding his hand now.
Well, as the cards lie, Maria has 1 out to win this pot.
5 on the turn, no diamond, and Adam's going to check.
She could only catch the jack of hearts to have the best hand.
She checks as well.
Now the board pairs 9s.
No diamond.
And I'm certain Adam is going to bet the river here, just a matter of how much. A little over 1.2 million in the pot, and wow, what a bet. 850,000.
How much do you have behind?
1-6.
And Vince, I'll tell you, the way this hand was played, after getting checked on the turn, hard to get away from 2 jacks here.
I agree.
It really is.
Almost impossible. If she does so, if she could lay this down, this would be the fold of the year.
Well, it'd certainly be one of them.
I mean, it's just hand over hand setup.
Well, it is certainly a tough decision for her.
And look at this, Bryan.
Well, he's called the clock on her.
I don't. He says, "I'm short. I got to do it. I feel bad, but
Well, I don't blame him.
time is ticking." Yeah, I don't blame him either.
Well, that means Maria has 1 minute to act on her hand. If she does not do so in 1 minute, her hand will be automatically folded.
You'll give me 10-second countdown, right? Yeah. Thanks.
They'll count the clock down when it reaches 10 seconds.
Now, can she make the lay down?
Well, then she better hope the clock runs out.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I call.
Oh, Vincent,
Oh.
she's made the call here,
Yep.
and it's going to cost her 850,000.
It's 800.
Yeah, Vince, she almost folded the hand. Just decided to call at the last second, and unfortunately for her, it cost her.
And I'm happy to announce we're revamping the way that we market passports. Introducing WPT Global Passport Dollars. WPT Passport Dollars give you the flexibility to choose which WPT events you'd like to attend when you win a satellite package. Not only can you choose your WPT package from dozens of tour stops around the world, you can also break down your package into several smaller events if you so choose.
Start earning your passport dollars. Sign up to WPT Global by clicking the link in the description. Use bonus code YT16 and we'll match your first deposit, dollar for dollar.
Well, he's on the button in position, going to raise it up to 140,000.
Bryan Piccioli can't play that, and now Adam Geyer already has some chips in there. Has an 8-6, and he will call.
Well, Vince, when you're running well as he is, why not?
And the flop is a 7-5-5.
Adam has flopped an open-end straight draw. He's going to check.
Griffin getting none of that, but he will make the continuation bet like he should, 150.
Let's see how Adam's going to play the open-end straight draw. Looks like he's just going to call it, and that is the case.
Yeah, hoping to catch that straight. Turn card, jack of spades.
No help to either player. Adam checks. Will Griffin fire another shell?
Oh, the bravery of the 23-year-old. Yes, he does. 255 with queen high.
Well, that will put some pressure on the open-end straight draw. Not only is there a pair out there, there's now a possible flush if a spade comes off. Meaning if the 4 or 9 of spade came off, the straight might not be good anyway if his opponent had 2 spades, but Adam is going to make the call with just the straight draw.
He's going to speculate. Can he get his straight? Yes, he does. 9 of hearts on the river. He's caught the straight.
This guy is running good. How's he going to play it? Well, that's because his opponent raised before the flop, bet on the flop, bet on the turn. Adam doesn't know he has nothing, so he's going to bet out $700,000 and hopes to get paid off on the river after making it straight.
What disappointment for Griffin. Paul has nothing in his hand. Took a heroic stab at it twice.
Well, Vince, he hasn't jettisoned his hand yet, meaning he could be contemplating a raise here. That would spell big trouble for him.
He is thinking it through. Don't make that mistake. No, finally laying it down.
So Adam Geyer takes down yet another pot, Vince. His stack just continues to climb. What a night Adam Geyer's having so far.
He is just flowing like a river. Things are looking good for him, but right now action on Griffin Paul.
Griffin, the youngest player at the table at 23, folds.
Bryan Piccioli out. Now Adam with a strong ace-queen of clubs.
When you run good, it just runs in streaks at times. Certainly doing that tonight for Adam Geyer so far. He's going to raise it here to $130,000.
365.
Wow, not so fast. Look at this. Stefan re-raised 365 total.
With just a 7 high.
Folded back around to Adam, and yes, of course, he will call this.
These are the 2 chip leaders, folks. Going at it here. Not afraid to play against each other. Oh, great flop there for Adam as he's flopped top pair. Action's on him. He's going to check.
Yep, and Stefan is going to fall into the trap with the bet.
And he bets $275,000, Vince. Not a big bet into a pot that's got nearly $900,000 in it.
Well, he knows that if Adam has nothing, he would fold it, so it doesn't really matter.
You're in Adam's seat here. You're always afraid the guy might have kings in this spot, so you just call here. Well, now off comes a king. I can assure you, Adam not happy to see that card because if his opponent had ace-jack, he now has the ace-high straight. He checks. Well, Stefan checks, doesn't put him to the test there. Now a 9 comes off on the river. Another card Adam not fond of seeing. He is going to check.
Stefan, nothing materializing for him in his hand.
Vince, if he checks, he's just waving the flag and say, it's your pot. He does check and just gives the pot up to Adam, who wins the pot with just 2 queens.
And the blinds are going up to 40 and 80,000. Adam quickly folding, and now Stefan, our chip leader.
Yeah, looks down at ace-5 of spade.
170.
He's going to raise it. Makes it $170,000 to go.
Maria Ho folds her hand. Andjelko now with an ace-8 with the button.
No respect for the chip leader. He is going to 3-bet it here with an ace-8 offsuit, a bold bet by Andjelko.
Griffin taking a breather. Now Bryan on a short stack here. Has a pair of 5s. Will he shove? Nope.
He knows if he moved in, he'd get called by one of the guys, so opted to lay it down. But Stefan lays his ace-5 of spade down as well, so bold play by Andjelko, winning the pot for him there.
Andjelko living in Miami. When he gets involved, he gets very aggressive.
He's just 24, been a pro for 3 years. Andjelko says his favorite game, however, is Pot Limit Omaha, but if he wins this title, he may change his mind on that.
That's what they all say. All right, we have a bunch of folds around to Griffin Paul, who has a very attractive ace-10 of hearts.
Well, everybody going to raise on the button with this hand, that's for sure. He makes it 180,000 to go.
Bryan gets out of the way, and now Adam with a king-jack. He just punished Griffin before.
Doesn't just call, Vince. 3 bets it here with king-jack to a half mil. 500,000 to bet, and a quick call here by Griffin Paul with just the ace-10.
Griffin would love to get a little revenge right now. Can it happen? A flop is a king-10-7.
What a flop for Adam. He's flopped top pair, but his opponent has flopped middle pair. And he is going to lead out and bet 400,000. And Vince with 1.5 million in the pot now. I don't see Griffin going anywhere with 2 10s here and a backdoor flush draw. And backdoor straight draw, actually, but
makes this call.
4 diamonds comes off. Now, neither player going to like that because neither have a diamond in their hand. Adam is going to check the top pair. And because of that, I'm sure Griffin feels like his 2 10s are the best hand now, Vince. You just think a guy would bet 2 kings in this spot if he had them. So Griffin not betting to bluff here, betting for what he thinks is value, 675,000.
Big moment for Adam. He's in front.
He's got no flush draw, Vince, but he does have top pair. And he is going to make the call. So we are going to the river. And a jack comes off. This gives Adam the top 2 pair. Vince, the guy seemingly helps on the river every time he's in a pot. Because of the straight and flush possibilities out there. And the bluff possibilities you want to give your opponent. Can't imagine he's going to bet, but he is.
Adam bets.
850,000. Well, with so many possibilities of straights and flushes, a couple overcards, just can't imagine Griffin's going to call here with 2 10s.
No, he is running to the wrong guy tonight. Griffin Paul gives it a true shot in all these hands, plays him well, but just...
Well, going for his second WPT title tonight, but...
Not going to happen for him. He's going to fold the hand, rightly so.
Wow. Adam Geyer just dominating this final table right now. It is absolutely a one-man show, Vince.
Yeah, with that pot, we have a new chip leader. That is Adam.